Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So we have to talk about what's going on out there at the University of Hartford. So what's happening is that there's this student, this is a freshman year in high school. Her name is Jazzy Rowe, but she goes by Jazzy Rowe on social media, I believe. Now what's been going on with her is that her roommate, Brianna Brochu, bragged about poisoning her for the last month and a half. So what's been happening is that Jasmine, this is her first year at college, and so she started getting sick. She started having problems with her throat. You know, she thought at first it was a cold, but the pain was so severe that she couldn't talk. She couldn't even whisper. And meanwhile, her roommate treats her like trash, do stupid things like cut off the lights while she's trying to study. I mean, act like she doesn't exist sometimes. I mean, it's just ridiculous the way this girl was treating her. So eventually, Jazzy got tired of it and decided that she was going to find a new roommate and move out the dorm. So that's what she did. So while she's moving out, Brianna asked, "Oh, are you moving?" And she's like, "Yeah, of course. I'm moving. I'm leaving." So Brianna leaves and she's carrying stuff out. And like 5 minutes later, she's approached by RA and a couple of other people. I'm not sure who they were. They're showing her screenshots of Brianna's, which is the white roommate, post bragging, "Well, I finally got rid of the Jamaican Barbie." This girl had been taking her tampons, rubbed it on her backpack, licking spoons and forks that belonged to Jazzy. I mean, she took rotten old clam chowder, put it in her lotion, her coconut oil, and then she keeps saying, "Well, I put her toothbrush where the sun don't shine." Now, Brianna has a severe bacteria in her throat. She's been going back and forth to the doctor, taking prescription medication. The doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with her throat. And so now that it's come out, they had to file they had to sign a do not contact order, basically saying they won't have any contact with each other. And this was through the university. That was outside of the police, a do not contact. Well, one thing that pissed me off is that she was approached by a member of the school, that somebody that worked for the school, and they told her, "Well, we know you signed the do not contact, but also you can't talk about this to anybody, or you'll no longer be able to stay on campus." This girl been dang near killed because she could have died. Stuff like that. That bacteria could have spread through her body and anything could have happened to her. Okay? So we're not going to play them games. And basically, Jazzy got tired of them dragging her feet because she knew what we all know. Had it been reversed and had the white girl been the victim and the black girl been the aggressor, this mess would have been finished like that. It wouldn't have taken them 2 or 3 weeks to try to investigate and see and do things, because she was, they were told, "You got to wait until the school finishes their investigation." And I'm going to jump back to that in a minute. So basically now, Jazzy got tired. So what she did was she posted a video to social media. She spread the word. That girl's gotten arrested now. She's been charged, I think, with 2 charges. I might be mistaken. However, I do know they're both misdemeanors, which is ridiculous. You deliberately poisoned this girl because you knew something bad was going to happen. To me, I believe she should be charged as a hate crime, with a hate crime. If she does not, we need to raise hell, because that was disgusting. She's nasty. She's filthy. That's absolutely revolting what she did to that girl. That is a hate crime. You deliberately tried to poison her. Now, one thing I have to jump back to, what I said was that, one thing that because Jazzy has posted a video about the whole situation. So I guess you guys should go look it up. Jazzy Rowe, Rowe, I believe it is. Go watch the video of her explaining everything that happened. I mean, this girl did all types of nasty, trifling things. And one thing I had an issue with is This been going on for a month and a half. That girl has been posting comments for a month and a half, and nobody said anything until now. She actually had video footage of Jazzy eating. Oh, if she only knew where that fork and spoon been. Blah. Just, she had been making comments about Jazzy and stuff that she was doing with Jazzy this whole time, and nobody opened their mouths and said a thing. That pisses me off. People around campus knew what was going on, but nobody said a thing to Jazzy. And I got to call them out, because what kind of foolishness is that? What kind of person are you? You know that this girl is doing something that's hazardous to somebody's health. She could have got hepatitis and all kind of other foolishness dealing with that. But y'all kept y'all mouth shut until she blasted, just put a big paragraph and the wrong person saw it and opened their mouth up and said something. Second thing, parents, educate your children about how stuff should work when they go off to college. The word of the university is not the end all. They're not the Supreme Court. We do not have to stop with them, because too many times students go straight to the university and it stops right there. The university decides to go no further, and the kids think they are all out of options. You are never out of options. You go to the school and then you go directly to the police department of the city that you're in. You can always go around the university. You are never stuck with them and what they say. They are not the final decision. They never had the end word, okay? So make sure your kids know that before they go out. You can always go above, all right?